This is a little-known significant work of architecture by the firm Skidmore, Owens and Merrill here in 1952. What makes this property unique, in addition to the original architecture and its history, is the fact that they're two staggered buildings. They're parallel to the Hudson River. So every apartment here has this amazing view. When you have something like this in the background, it's really important not to try to compete with it. And everything about it feels waterfront, orienting the seating, giving various opportunities for people to drag furniture around. You really have a feeling like you're in a resort. This particular unit is very special.
I walked into this room and I felt it was very serene. I just feel like I could move in here tomorrow and be very comfortable.
Behind me, I wanted to capture the view of the city and the river. I did the same thing in the bedroom, where when you introduce a mirror perpendicular to a window or window wall, the great thing is you almost buy another window. It's all influenced by the openness, the sky. I would love to live here. I feel like I'm on vacation.
Of course, the view was like #1 for us. Very beautiful, the architecture, very contemporary, modern building.
It was the main key factor behind everything, our sleek designs, our color scheme, the New York City skyline view. It just really incorporates with everything that we have done in here.
This is the first project that we've collaborated and come together, and I think it was a success.
We just meshed. We're a little yin and yang, but that yin and yang kind of goes a little together. So we got best of both.
Of course, I'm a Jersey boy, so that is the west side of the city, my favorite part. The whole kind of 50s, 60s vibe that I ended up doing a little vintage was inspired by West Side Story. And I just wanted the colors to feel a little bit like the city skyline and to feel a little vintage and have a feel of that like precious movie. Red and gold just feel very warm to me. The architecture is as it should be, very clean lined. And I tried to create a lot of clean lines, but I wanted it to be warm and cozy at the same time. And I wanted you to be able to feel at home.
This room is absolutely gorgeous. Sam Chiardi was able to really bring in the colors, the light, and really make it a warm, inviting atmosphere. He really brings the room together, kind of minimalizes it, makes it a little bit smaller, a little bit more homey, and gives it that studio loft feel. And he's really done a good job of pulling it together to mix and match, and it comes through very nicely.
So I was blown away by the building when I first saw it, but I was really intrigued by the prospect of doing this because I grew up here. I lived here many, many years ago when I was a little girl, and the area has changed so much, but yet there was a real strong feeling about coming home. I was completely inspired by the view. To me, this is art. It's so picturesque, and I really wanted to have a gallery type settings, but yet I wanted it to feel like home. So it was meant to be a space that didn't feel like it was a completed design from the beginning, but something that was collected over time.
The creative flair that she put into it and making it feel like a home, but yet nicely and highly designed. It doesn't feel like a show house room, it feels like a home. I think Anna Marie did a beautiful job.
We jumped at the opportunity for these luxury waterfront properties to create a new experience for all the new residences that will be occupying this part of town. Hopefully with design and luxury living, it's every reason to come back over here after your day in the city.
We make things.
Yes.
From custom shelving, the custom bed, the stools,
metal paneling,
the metal
custom
paneling.
materials.
Well, the long expanse, having the view of the water. We wanted to create a classic, universal, simple but sophisticated. Yes, elegant, always. In here, and that, of course, is this incredible backdrop that you can't beat that.
For me to make the space open and beautiful, I wanted to create a little bit of a cohesive design with this graffiti art, mixed with the tranquil, the rock crystal, and the pottery is just very calming and soothing. But then you have this element of surprise where you don't see until you're in the space. So it's like calm, sweet, and then this pow. My experience with the Spire is like family. I do feel that they challenge and push us, to do our best. At the same time, they support us in our dream, and all the designers know that they're, really there for us, which is wonderful. And I have never done anything with Alzheimer's, and it was very close to my heart. I dedicated my room to my uncle, Irving Pearl, and so the fact that his last name was Pearl, it just felt like everything was right for me.
It's a horrible disease, and all the research would be that you can benefit from this event would be very helpful.
Very difficult illness that can be hard on both the family and the person that has Alzheimer's. So I'm glad that this cause is a big one. I'm glad that we're contributing here.
Hopefully we raise a lot of money to help obliterate that horrible, horrible disease.